Righty-ho, neighborinos. This is Keith Bird, and it's time for another exciting edition of Cybersecurity for Civilians 101. Okay, there are times in which I wish I did this once a month instead of just once a week. Just last week, I was updating on my verdict on Zoom. I told you that Zoom was moving towards honest-to-goodness end-to-end encryption. And just to be clear, if you're hosting a meeting on Zoom and someone at Zoom could watch and listen in on your meeting, that's not really end-to-end encryption, even if it keeps someone from outside from doing so. So my update last week was that Zoom was going to offer true end-to-end encryption so that Zoom, could not eavesdrop on your meeting. But this was only for paying customers. Well, now I need to do an update on an update. This decision to only offer it to paying customers raised such a stink that they backed down on that idea, and soon they'll be offering this option to every user of Zoom, paying or not. See the link in the video notes below if you want to read more about it. So this main topic for this week is a bit of a surprise to me. I plan to talk about some more smartphone security, kind of a part 2 from last week's portion of Tough Love on this subject. However, I just received a fantastic tip from a comment section in an article I was reading, and I felt I just had to share this with everyone. So here's the picture. You are setting up a new account on a website, and you come up with a new username and a new password, a randomly generated password from your password manager, right? And you check to see if they have 2FA. And if they have 2FA, and they have the option of using an authenticator app for 2FA, then you choose that. And if they only offer email or texting you, then you take that option, since it's better than nothing. And then they ask you some security questions to recover your password. What's your mother's maiden name? What is the elementary school that you attended? What's your favorite movie? And then you input the correct answers to those questions, and then you move on with your life. So my question to you today is, why? Why would you do that? To clarify, why would you answer those questions with the correct answers? Why not give them wrong answers? Or just another randomized password? What's your mother's maiden name, Keith? Well, I'm so glad you asked. My mother's maiden name is capital M as in Mike, small k as in kilo, the number 9, small m as in Mike, 814, small t as in tango, small f as in Frank, small l as in Lima, capital Q as in Quebec, the $sign, a randomly generated password from my password manager LastPass. Now I know what you're thinking, but Keith, you ruggedly handsome guy, I can't remember what answer I put down on that security page. Now I can remember my real mother's maiden name, but not gibberish or a wrong answer. So here's my answer. If you're using a good password manager like LastPass, when you store your password there, you can also add a personal note to the entry. In that field, you can just put your answers to the security questions. Why is this important? Why is Keith suggesting this? You gotta think like a bad guy. Your mother's maiden name is something that someone could find out with just a little time and effort. The elementary school that you attended, ditto. What is your favorite movie? Well, if someone put just a little time and effort into reading your social media posts, and see how your favorite movie of all time is Aquaman or Ishtar, well, there you go. I mean, if one of my security questions was, Keith, what's your favorite sports team? There's no way that anybody could ever guess that, right? So you just store whatever answers you gave, which are either dead wrong or just gibberish, on your password manager. The same way you store all of your other passwords, your regular passwords, right? So anyway, that's it for this week. If you want to be notified when new videos like this come out, please be sure to click the subscribe button below. And thanks so much, and God bless.